Well, just when you thought we were done with all of the crazy grammar chants, Latin for Children B, chapter 24. We had hic haec hoc, alea la lud, and now we have iste, ista, isted. So when you see that iste, ista, isted means that, the first thing that goes through your head is you say, well, I thought ile, illa, illud meant that. So we have ile and we have iste, and they both mean that. But more specifically, one of them means that over there, and the other one means that one near you. All right? So let's have you here, and let's put, let's just put a little triangle right there, and then right there, and then right there. Okay, this is the hic. This one right there, right by you. This one is a stay. It's that one that's near you, and this one is a lay. It's that one that's the farthest away. So hic, we hike the ball. Stay is closer, but it's a little further away, and ille is the furthest away. So stay is near you, and ille is further out. Hopefully that makes some sense. So iste, ista, isted, istius, 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 isti, 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 istum, istam, isted, isto, ista, isto. If you have been learning your ille, la, luds, this is easy breezy. You have no problems with it. And then our endings, we put an ist onto our e, orum, is, osis, I, orum, is, asis, a, orum, is, a, is. So just an ist stem. Esti, estorum, estis, estos, estis. Estai, estarum, estis, estas, estis. Esta, estorum, estis, esta, estis. This chant is easy if you know ille, la, lud. And I'm going to say that this is a lesson in no, it won't go away just because you think the weeks will go by. This little pattern is going to continue to haunt you. So it is the week to make sure you have it memorized, because you know we're going to have a review test that's going to come up with hic haec hoc and ille, la, lud and iste, ista, isted. So it's coming. Let's look at the first, the vocabulary. That's grammar. All we did was grammar. Notice there's no saying. I know for at least 3 of you, this grammar is a total breeze. The other 3, well, it just depends on what kind of energy you're going to put in this week. Okay, so this is quite the week. We have a lot of words, and a lot of these words aren't that easy. And for some of you, the grammar's not that easy. So day 1 of Latin, or Latin on Wednesday, is going to be to find a way to get a game going, to memorize these words, to memorize your grammar. Wolo, to fly. Wolo. So for wolo, to fly, we get the English word, and I'll put some derivatives in parentheses. Volley. Maybe you've heard of volleyball, where you're, punching the ball up into the air with your wrists. You're making the ball fly back and forth over the nest. Over the net, not the nest. Wolo, to fly. So, wollo ball, flying ball, volleyball. Pecco, to sin or make a mistake. If something is impeccable, that's done impeccably. There are no mistakes. It's done perfectly. And yes, I glitched again. The next one is euro. And in the Middle Ages, it became euro with a J, which makes you think of like the word jury. But it means to take an oath. So if you're going to stand in front of a jury, you have to take an oath that you are going to tell the truth. Euro, take an oath. Damno means to punish. And you may know the word condemn. Okay? Condemn, that dem comes from damno. If you've been condemned, then you are guilty and you are worthy of punishment. We also get the word damnation, punishment. Okay? Concilio, to bring together, to unite. And we get reconcile. These are big, tough words. If you have differences with someone and you reconcile your differences, you come together, you unite, you have, apologized to each other and you've made up for it. Conservo, to keep or preserve. And we get the English word conserve. And it's really close. Conserve with an E instead of a V. Conservo. Judex, Eutyches, which we saw that I becomes a J in the Middle Ages. So it's like a Judex, but it's still U. So we get judge. This is Judex, Eutyches, judge. It'd be hard to memorize. Potestas, potestatis is power. So if something is potent, it's powerful. From potestas, potestatis. So the drug may be potent. It can wipe out disease. Auctoritas, auctoritatis, influence or authority. And you can really see authority in auctoritas, auctoritatis, authority. That k turns into a th to get authority or influence. Auctor, auctoris, is an ancestor, an originator, or supporter. So, an ancestor is someone in your family tree that you have descended from. So somehow, auctor and auctoris, they're very, very similar. We get the word author from auctor. An author, an originator of a book. And let's see, for auctoritas, auctoritatis, we get authorize. The word, if you authorize something, then you say, sure, it can happen. That's where this influence comes from. Authority. If someone has authority over you, they have the power to ask you to do things, and you should obey the authority if they're a good authority. Your parents are a God-given authority. All right, so let's go down to lex legis. The rex made the lex, and the lex is the law. Lex legis, law. And we get words like legal. It's legal to do that. It's within the law. Antiquus, antiqua, antiquum, old. We get the word antique. An antique is something that's at least 100 years old. But antiquus can just mean old. It doesn't need to be 100-year-old. That's our derivative. Annus, anni, year. We get the word annual. If something happens every year, it's an annual thing. Campus, campus. I usually chant it level, field, space, or plain. It is a level area. We get campus and camp. Campus, maybe where an office building is or a college campus. A camp, a place you'd set your tent up in a level space, a level area. Auxilium, auxilii, help. And we have auxiliary heat. It's heat that comes on when it's really, really cold out and helps to heat up the house. And Kylum Kylie, sky, if you know someone named Kylie, we like to think of them as Skyly. Somebody's coughing. Derivative for Kylum, a little bit odd, but ceiling and celestial have their origins in the word Kylum. Okay, so that's our vocabulary. The next video that comes up will start to go over the worksheets. So you can work on the memory worksheet. We'll do the grammar, and then we'll do the translation worksheet. So there'll be one more video coming covering those 2 worksheets, and then you'll have your practice test. But you have plenty of vocabulary to start practicing. There's a game idea on the website that I've written up, and I just really need you guys to pick up the ante. I'll be grading this week's quizzes, and I'll just text your mom, let you know how you did for our little challenge for Monday after I get a chance to grade them. So work on your vocabulary, work on your grammar, and you can start working on the first 2 worksheets, and then we will correct them. Sorry we did not have time in class to do a big lesson, but hopefully you will have some time at home this week. And I'm going to do my next video in the morning, not at night. It is 11 o'clock at night, and I am exhausted. All right, see you later.